we just bought a go-kart. We saw it on Marketplace, and turns out it was only about 5 minutes away. Doesn't run, it was parked in the bushes. If we go in here, turn it on, it's got this sequential gear shifter with an indicator. You can see there, one, it's supposed to have 3 speeds. That might need some adjustment. But then, like, it's got electric start. The battery's low, but you got kill switch, horn, there's lights. They don't work either, but that's that. And pretty much just excited. So first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, try and get all these tires pumped up, pull the carburetor off after I do the tires. So I started to blow this one up. It's got a tube in it, and you can totally hear all the air coming out. So that will definitely have to pop off of there. But these other two, they're holding air for now. I'm gonna get some soapy water and spray them down and see where they're leaking. In here, and you can see there, that's the carburetor right on top. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab my ratchet, and start taking stuff apart. There we go. So those two are the main bolts to hold the carburetor on. This, which is the barrel, is on top. I'll need some pliers for that. There's this fuel line. Make sure you shut the fuel off. There's a fuel shut off right there. That's good. And then I gotta figure out this choke there. I think there's a screw on this side, but I'm just gonna try and undo this. So undo that, and then this slide. Oh yeah, and look at that, there's green stuff on there, so that's really bad. That needs to be cleaned out. Then I'm gonna grab a screwdriver for this. So Phillips screwdriver in here. Crack this loose. That's just for the choke. And this should be able to come up. And I gotta get that out. So I got the carburetor set up in this wash pan here. I'm gonna put some gloves on. And then this is definitely bad. I can smell it, and it's for sure bad gas in here. So my guess is just the jets are clogged up. So take this off. This bottom part is called the bowl. You can pop that off. Ooh, that's very stuck on there. Oh, it's leaking. Oh, it's all over my shoe. No! And my pants. That's gross. Oh yeah, so you can see in there it's nice and nasty. And then this needle completely seized in there. So that's awesome, because that's definitely the issue. So in the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and remove this pin, which holds the floats in there. Just chuck that off, and grab these floats out. So this needle here, they are supposed to move freely up and down where they live in this little tube. This one is very sticky, so I'm not happy with that, because that means the float will either be stuck closed, not letting fuel in, or it'll be stuck open and it will overflow, which is also bad. So I'm gonna figure out how to way to get that more cleaned out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we ended up taking all the gas out of here, put it in there. Now we're gonna put some new gas in it. We also went ahead and lubed up this choke lever, so that's working properly. We still gotta hook it up because the cable's just sort of sitting there right now. But overall, put this tire back on. This one actually ended up holding almost all of its air. The one that I tried to put that tube in didn't hold any. So we got these other tubes. It turns out they should work. They're from just some old tractors that we have, and so they should work. They're brand new. But let's fill it up with gas. It also needs a bit more oil, so we're topping it up here. Some Quaker State quality oil. Yeah. Doesn't have enough juice. You want to hook it up? Red to black, black to red? Yeah. Okay, go again. Alright, so you heard it running. It's actually quite well, but we can't get it to idle, so we're going to use a screwdriver here now and try and adjust the carburetor. One thing also, this chain was a little sloppy when we got it into gear, but that's just minor things. Finally, the battery will be a bit of an issue, but it'll be fine for now. Then also we're testing these gauges, or not gauges. We're testing these switches. This is kind of your battery ignition, so that turns it on, but if you shut this off, it'll still run. This is going to be your actual kill switch. So on the Dune Buggy now, we were testing it and we didn't really like how it was running. So hop on good old Amazon, and this takes a PZ19 carburetor just down there. So for like 25 bucks, we got a carburetor, air filter, fuel filter, gaskets and all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and slap that on. So I put a clamp here on the fuel line so we can pop that off now. And I'll go ahead, unscrew this. That's the barrel for the carb, and then this piece, I gotta go get a wrench for that. And that should just pop out. So now with that, we got two 10mm bolts all the way up here. So now just comparing these, they look the same, which is awesome. The one thing is, this choke isn't quite the same, so I'm going to take it apart and try and put this piece on here. If not, it's not bad to have this choke, just this one has a cable running up to by the steering wheel. So we went ahead and installed the carburetor right down there. We also put on the new air filter and the new fuel filter, and then also hopped on the Amazon, got a new chain, which we showed in a short, and then installed a new battery, just testing out these Amazon batteries. We also put new tubes in these tires, these three of them, so that'll be good. And then other than that, we stuck a block of wood here on the shifter, just nicer to grab, but seems to go pretty good. That's gonna be the end of this video, so if you enjoyed it, thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff, and check out some of our other videos on all the other stuff we get up to.